What's cracking, mi gente? Let's get it, let's get it. What's going on, mi gente? What it do, man? We got today a special guest. Hopefully everything goes out the way we wanted to. Today we have a special guest. As you guys know, we getting it in. What's up, bro? What's up, Mr. No Name? What's up, Mr. No Name? How you doing, brother? Machete said, vámonos recio. That's right, Machete, vámonos recio. Let's get it, let's get it. Come on, mi gente, let's get it in, let's get it in. We have a special guest today, as you guys know. Adrian is back. Adrian is back. We're going to be discussing a couple things. We're going to be discussing a couple incidents that took place in Santanella. And also he's going to be talking about their drawings and what it's going to look like. And he's going to be speaking on some other little situations that took place over there. So hopefully everything goes out the way we want it to. And we can get it going. Some reason. There we go. I cannot get this to be on it. So Mr. Carlos chilling G with the wife putting one in the air. Let's get it. What's cracking, Mr. No Name? How's everybody? How's the wife? How's everybody? All the family, man. I hope everybody's doing good. Welcome back today, guys. I know I've been MIA for a little bit. It's been a minute since I went live, probably a week or so. It's not something I wanted to keep doing, but unfortunately, it's something that I needed to take care of. A couple other things before we went live. So we here, man, but we here, chilling, waiting for the phone call from the inside to come in. We're gonna have the homeboy Adrian speaking on basically the drawings. I will tell you guys how CDC is doing the stuff they're doing and why the murder rate has skyrocketed and why they're pushing the false narrative. Also, for you guys, if you guys haven't go check out the interview I did with the prison guard Hector Bravo, go check it out, man. I did a good interview with him. Actually, it was one of the best interviews that somebody done with me. And I'll tell you guys why, because he asked questions and he got deep into the childhood. He took it step by step, which is something they haven't even spoke in my channel. You know, my childhood, how I saw everything. I mean, I spoke a little bit about it when I told the first part one. Also, you guys, probably this weekend I'm gonna shoot the video of the cooking. I wish I could have gave you guys way more content than this month than I have done. But I'll tell you guys why I haven't. I've been really busy dealing with some other situations. I've been busy dealing with the situations at hand, trying to find a job that I can go to. That is a little bit there's a little bit, you know, better. I don't know why the light blue is not going, so I guess it's gonna be red for now. Well, we're gonna have to go orange. We don't wanna game bang on nobody, but down here is gonna be blue. We're gonna have orange over there. What's cracking, my brother Mile High? How you doing, brother? How's everything going, man? So yeah, basically I've been busy trying to get a job to get situated, a little part-time job, not something crazy, but something that they can be extra income aside from what I'm doing. Also, hopefully next week, if everything goes the way I plan, primeramente Dios, hopefully God allows me to live until next week. I will be doing a couple shirts to test out my new machine, and I'm gonna be posting it. I'm gonna post the video. I'm gonna post the process that I went through. So if I make any mistake, you guys will see it. But I'm gonna try to make a couple shirts and a couple hats and maybe a cup or two. I'm gonna try basically one of everything if I can, just to try to see if I can get it down back to it, because I still have to learn how to use everything. I got walking through the homie Mile High explaining most of it, and gracias, I thank you, bro, Mile High, for explaining how everything works. So I got a little understanding of everything. And as you guys know, I've been hustling, man. The two pairs of shoes that I show you guys that I have put on my YouTube channel, they're gone. Somebody come and snatched them up. Somebody bought them. Gracias a Dios, thanks God. And I have put another order for five more shoes that people asked me for. They're on the way to come through. Hopefully they get here next week. And then I'm gonna be mailing them out. So I've been hustling, man. I've been trying to do a little bit of everything. Meanwhile, trying to also find a job that will help me get to where I want to be. You know what I mean? So hopefully everything works out the way I wanted to, and I'm praying to. Hopefully everything goes the right way, and we're gonna do it. Before we go any further, I want to let you guys know as well. I'm gonna be doing more often bilingual lives, and I'm also gonna be doing bilingual videos. I probably won't do Spanish and English in the same video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record the video in English or in Spanish, upload it, and then put the version in Spanish. So for the people that doesn't know English, they can also hear and see what I've been working on for my Spanish community, for my Latinos, for my raza, you know. So that's what I'm doing, and I've been trying to like get a hold of everything, but with doing appointments for my ID, for doing appointments for my health, from doing job interviews and everything, it's have been hectic. Like today, literally I came back like around maybe 12 from a job interview. I drove for like an hour almost to that job interview. And I don't think, well, God knows at the end of the day, but I don't think I'm gonna get that one, which would have been a good job to get because it was closer to the house. But God knows the way He's doing things and why He does things the way He does it. You know, they took three people out. It was five of us interviewing. They took three people out of there, and they they took me and the black guy out and told those that they were gonna give us a call. You know how they do. They don't know how to say no, which is irritating because it's like, if it's a no, just say no. Thank you for coming, but I don't think you're a good fit for the company. And I could be able to respect that more than, oh, we're gonna call you back. We're gonna send you an email. We'll communicate with you. That's it for today. Thank you. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not dummy. I know what that means. So just say no. That's all it is. There's six of us today. It seems like, I don't know if people thought I was gonna go live because I did let people know. I don't know if people thought I was gonna go live on the other channel, but I'm here. He said, let's get it. Lo siento, dude. I'm not gonna be able to stay for long, but I'm here to pay my respect. So good, Isai. Thank you, brother. I got the picture saying you like the cup, so thank you, man. Thank you for the article too. I heard about it right before you sent me the article, I had looked it up, and I had already heard little rumors about that from about Weekend from Blight. But you know how it is. Vos no podés hacer un video para los argentinos. Vos no podés hacer un video para los argentinos que no hablamos español. ¿Cómo chingados los argentinos no hablan español, pibe? Los argentinos hablan español, pibe. Que no, they don't use the same, que no hablen la misma cosa o no usen la misma palabra, no significa que no hablen español, vos no, das. Machete, estás piratón, estás loco, ¿de qué medicina te jampaste, viejo? Ya te está afectando la pastilla, la blue pill, bro. Remember to hit the likes, mi gente, yes sir. So, I don't know if, I told the homie Sanjo and everybody else, they said they were going to jump in. I don't know if they went to look for the live on the other channel or they stuck here. I don't know. I can tell. I won't be able to know because I don't have my other phone with me. But either or, well, this is 5, 6 of us here. Still love, still family. Ciao. Puta, Machete, ¿ya te vas? Aló, pues. Aló, pues, boy. But, like I said, man, I'm on the grind, man. I'm on a mission to get things done a certain way for a certain time. What's up, Swag and Rebel Semi from SGB? That's right, Johnny. Chingo de gracias, Johnny. There goes my brother Johnny. ¿Dónde estás? Of course, bro. It's always crazy what's going on right now. You blessed to be home and away from the politics, man. 100. Yeah, man. It seems like it's open season between them. I don't know. I don't understand that they're politicking against each other really tough right now. I don't know if it's they trying to. But see, here's the confusion part. We heard that they were trying to take out the old vanguard, basically the La Vieja Guardia. But some of these dudes that get in here are some young generations too. But see, here goes the problem. Because they're young, sometimes when you give them those type of powers, they get drunk with that power, man, and they start acting up. They start going crazy. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to conduct themselves. They don't know how to do nothing. So that's the crazy part about it. Also, what is weird is well, the wifey got a phone call to what's going on, Jay Brown. Thank you for coming in. The wifey got a call today for one of my little homies. And here it goes to you guys that want to become gang members and think they're so fun and game to go to prison and all that bull crap, right? Here it goes. I will tell you his story, right? So the kid was busted for homicide. I'm going to post his case in this channel. I'm going to break down the case and why he got a life sentence, why I felt like he was a setup. He was like a crash dummy. And I will tell you guys, right? Are the Salvadorans voting for Camila or Trumpas? We're not voting for neither one of those, bro. Camila doesn't have our vote and Trumpa doesn't have our vote. I wish it could have been a couple more centimeters that way. You know, a couple of little inches that way. And he wouldn't be no Trumpas no more. But see, here's the thing, right? So I was saying, for my little homie, right? He wasn't a full-blown homeboy yet when I got back to the county from my appeal. He was what we call a chequeo or a camarada or like a resident, right? So when I got there, they know who I was, of course. They did. Unfortunately for me, I was the first person that he did time with that would know how to do time. So when I came back to San Francisco County Jail, I was on the 7th floor, which is the max floor because the 6th floor had shut down. So he was coming back from the other county where we get sent to San Bruno. So I heard this loud commotion coming through, guys. And his hand, but I won't bore you guys with the story because I'm going to break it down anyways how me and him. But that's how we met. He came into the tank. He was dragging his mattress. I pulled up to him. Like, what's up, homie? Where you from? He told me where he was from. And it was like a slap in the face because he goes, I'm from 20th Street, fool. And I'm like, you're from where? What? Donde? Como? How? And then he goes, they call me so and so. I'm like, bro, you can use that name. He goes, why? I'm like, there's already one person with that name in the hood. He's like, no, there's not. I'm like, dude, how you gonna tell me no, there's not? I'm telling you, there's one. There's two actually with that name. One of them is that name, and he raps. He's the rapper, and the other one was the thief. We used to call him the name and thief, right? So I'm like, how you gonna tell me? So well, the point is that he wasn't from the hood, so I started trying to teach him how to conduct himself because see this new generation coming in from the hood, from the barrio, from the mess, they used to talk to each other really sideways, like really bad, man. It used to be bad. They would call each other, buenas noches, Eastside, thank you for coming, brother. They used to call each other pensativos, motherflowers, hijo de tu culé, all of those words, right? So I'm like, what? So one time he's yelling from one tank to the next tank, and he's telling the homie, hey, boy, tú, mira un mono se. And I'm like, whoa. So I'm on the phone with the lady, right? With Shorty Lokes. And she's like, who's that yelling? I'm like, give me 1 minute. So I go and tell her, wait, get off the door, dog. We don't do that, homie. Get off the door. Plus, I'm on the phone, homie. The door were kind of closed. So I'm gonna have some courtesy. They watch people watching TV and you over here yelling. You could just ride in the car. He's next door. Well, here goes the kicker, right? So he said he's not a homeboy. He breaks down to me the whole situation. So I'm like, look, fool, if you act proper, if you do what I'm telling you to do, I got you. I'm gonna bless you. Don't worry about it. Well, that transpired. We did what we had to do, and he was a homeboy. But then he was on his way to prison, and man, I used to talk to this kid every night and tell him, bro, be cool, go in there, do your time. Don't go looking for no problem. Don't go and do no dope. None of that. Just be you. The first thing I told him, that's the first thing he went and did. He got in trouble. To the point where the homeboys decided he was no longer allowed to stay in the yard. But before they could, so they tried to get at him when he was coming back from yard, and he started acting all like I guess he tried to rush the home in front of the police, whatever. Well, here you go, guys. We got Adrian on the line. So here you go, guys. We got Adrian on the line. So if you guys got any questions, you guys got any doubts, you guys got anything to ask him, go ahead and get it out. Ask him so you guys can get to know all the information you guys are looking for. Whatever information you guys are looking for, um, you guys can ask him any questions, and we're gonna start off the conversation with him, and we're gonna go and start talking and see how we doing. So what's up, Adrian? How you doing, bro?
Hey, how you guys doing? Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure to have you, brother. Always a pleasure. So it's not like it was last time. Yeah. Can I get a thumbs up if you guys can hear him, please? So it's not. We don't have too many people today, but we have a nice number. So there's the first question. Said, does the homie have a release date?
I have a born day. I don't have a release date. But from here, I still got to go to the federal prison due to some political issues from my government and this government.
So if you guys didn't hear him,
I don't have an actual release date, no.
he does not have a release date. He has a parole date, but he still got to go to the federal system to deal with some political issues regarding El Salvador and this government. Now, we talked outside the internet, And I told you that there was a couple people here that I showed them your drawing that were really interested about your drawing. And the one that there's a few of them they asked me specific, and there's a few that asked me that for just drawing simple, right? Um, what's the deal with the drawings? Will you be able to make drawings for the people on the demand base, or like let's say somebody asks you for something specific, we send you the pattern and then you get it there. And what will be the prices regarding if it's a small car, if it's a full page stock car, if it's a paño? What is that you're looking for to get out the drawings?
Uh, first, it's one of those where to, here, me personally, I do it because that's my hobby. I dedicate my art 24/7. If I could do it all day, I would, but I still got to go to work and program. But as far as like a simple card, like I do here, it could be from $5, $10, whatever. It depends what it is. It depends what it is. If I want to do anything like a specific, somebody asked for a specific drawing, collage, or whatever, whether it's pintura or even a portrait, that just goes, on a higher level. It could be from 50 to 100, 200, depends how big it is, depends what want to be on it, and because and not only that, but I take my time. Yeah, it depends. It depends. It looks busy, but it's.
So you guys heard him. It's all gonna depend on what type of drawing you guys want, what type of stuff you're looking for. So bear that in mind, guys. It is something that he does do. He does take his time on it, as you guys can see it. So there's a question here that I'm gonna read to you. He said, "Where is he at? The person you're in." He's in Centinela, where the incident that just happened that took the life of the Emero, the Mexican mafia leader, took place on the next door to him in the other yard. He said, "Do they allow level threes and level first to take college courses in the Pinta? Where you at?"
Yeah, of course. That's one of the. It's a big thing right here. College courses here now. If you want to take that opportunity, yeah, anybody can get into it. There's a lot of people here.
Okay. Now there's another question. Said, "Does he owe restitution fee so he doesn't get taxed on the money sent to him?" You can answer.
No, I don't. I pay. I already paid my. Thank God I paid my restitution a while back. It's a big relief because half my money gets taken. So before it used to be more, but now it's just half. But yeah, no, I don't. I don't get paid. I don't pay restitution anymore.
So he doesn't owe restitution because when he got his case, that's at the time that they wasn't giving crazy ass numbers on restitutions. Like nowadays, if you were convicted for a murder or any type of violent case, the, the the restitution fees were now is like 30,000, 50,000, 60,000. It depends on how much they want to put in there. So it's a little bit harder. Back then it was just like you guys were just allowed to pay just the court fees, correct?
Yeah.
So he doesn't owe restitution. Yeah, so he doesn't owe restitution. He don't get taxed on the money, so that's a blessing for us as well. So if we send him $50, he get the whole 50, and $50 in there can get him some food to help him out at least half of the month. It depends how he does it, but at least get him the coffee, which is the mandatory thing to get in the cosmetics, because that's what a lot of convicts do. So can you break it down why a lot of convicts always the first thing they put down is coffee and hygiene.
Well, I just mandatory because we got that accustomed to that to the lockdown that we used to have, back in the day we used to have these 2-3 year lockdowns, without nothing. That's without going to the store, not nothing. So you get used to that program, you get used to that, even though it doesn't happen anymore. But that's one of the things that I always like to do. That and coffee. And not only that, but later on down the line, you can also use it for exchanging. So somebody might have a food and you need coffee, so we trade. So that way, you're not just sitting here. Food goes quick. And when you find it right here, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And now you can get more now. You can go up to $300.
So now you can go more than 120 or 220 like it used to be. Now it's more.
Yeah, now you can go 300.
Okay, Machete. I don't think Machete you were here when he explained his situation last time, but I will ask him the question, Machete, and let him answer. Machete, one of the always in a good, solid individual, man. He's a good homie. He's asking, are you in the main line or are you on the other side?
No, I'm in the white now. I just came here like 8, 6, 7 months.
So he barely left to the other side probably a couple months ago, 6 or 7 months ago, he said. So you guys are aware he's no longer active. Don't get her twisted though. That still doesn't mean that. Believe me, I know him pretty well, and I'll tell you guys, he's a solid individual. Politics always got a way to catching people, and sometimes people just want to do their time, man. He said, "What percentage goes to the?" Yeah, we're gonna get into that one. So we're gonna get into the incident, so you can explain to them how CDC is doing it, and why I'm saying that they're pushing a false narrative when there's no violence, there's no more drugs. We're gonna get into that. So I'm gonna read you this question, and then we're gonna go from there. He said, "What percentage goes to the restitution once it's paid off?" 55%. It used to be back then when I was locked up. I don't know. Has it going up since then, bro, or still the same?
No, it has now. It came down to 50.
Oh, it came down to 50, so the lower it down.
Yeah.
So it's Micha.
Yeah, it came down to 50, but they're trying to, there's a way that people are trying to fight it now, but you gotta go to the court. In order to do that, you have to be in court, and sometimes nobody wants to leave, the yard or the prison to go out to court and go and, it depends, but there's people here that, they have been knowing for the last 10, 15, 20 years, $30,000, and that's crazy. It's crazy.
Aside for them giving you a life sentence, you still gotta pay the damn government. And that's some shit.
Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, but right now it's kind of messed up good. Well, it's not messed up for us. It's kind of in a way the governor just pretty much took from them almost $800 million for their budget. So they're kind of upset.
Machete got the question. Say, is that side more treacherous, like everybody says, or are people keeping the peace on that side?
No, it's peaceful, but deadly at the same time. Because you walk in a nutshell, you're comfortable but not comfortable. Because there is acting here, and when the doors open, you gotta remember here you're on your own. There's no SDG gang here. There's no, none of that. 2 flowers, all stars, Papitas, IRs, none of that. They might be 1 or 2, but at the end of the day, everybody is on their own. So if you get caught up on the yard and you're out there, you're gonna be ready all the time.
Somebody asked a question. What phone are you using? What phone are you using?
My tablet.
It's tablet. They get tablets over there in the prison. So if you guys hear a little background noise, it's the fan that I have going on, guys. So I apologize for that, but it's super hot. Now you spoke to an incident that you were involved just recently when we didn't hear nothing from you for a minute, and I was trying to figure out what was happening with you. So we didn't hear nothing for you. And as you mentioned right now, there's actives now on that site that you are that they are putting in the same building as known actives. What happened and what transpired, and why were you not able to call us for almost 2 weeks?
Well, I didn't. I was doing somebody a favor. I was doing. Actually, they were doing me a favor, and I was doing them a favor because I needed some stuff from support stores. So somebody had sent some money to me and to go store for them. So me being in impatient and the fact that I want to get you out of the way. I want to give you your stuff right away. So I wanted to go to the store. And
you have 60 seconds remaining.
let me go back here on the number.
So he's gonna call back, guys. Yeah, so he's gonna call back, guys, and he's explaining the situation, okay? So I will show you guys right now what a tablet looks like from the inside. This is the tablet that I had when I was in Kern Valley BR. This is what you get right here. This is small GTL tablet right here. This is small GTL tablet. Doesn't get no internet at all. It doesn't do nothing. So it comes with that clear case you guys see. And it's hard as hell. This is the tablet we get. So this is the tablet we get. You guys can see it right there. This is the mini tablet we get. It turns on and off and everything. I will see if I can activate it one of these days on my laptop, see if I can restart it like a kiosk to see if it works, so I can show you guys how everything else works. And here's what we call a CO20s. This is the big headphones that a lot of people use. They connect this CO20s right here, this little baby CO20s. What we do is if we want to work out with a nice music sound, we take this out of the hooks and we put them in like the big Folger bottles, and we bump it and sound like it's speakers. So this is the CO20 that a lot of people always ask for. If a level ever asks you, let me get a CO20, that's what they mean. This is the CO20. And that allows headphones that you can find because the other one doesn't work. So we got Adrian back on the line. So you were uh, explaining the incident that took place there. Go ahead, continue, brother.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I knocked out of the building to go to school to go get the canteen for us. And, yeah, I'm into the yard right here, so it's like I keep forgetting about the other block got active, and I wasn't paying attention. It was me and somebody else that was waiting to go to store also. So I came back with their stuff. I noticed there was 3 other individuals approaching us, but we're not thinking nothing of it. And so, we see that they came from buildings before. That's the way pretty much everybody's at. And towards that headboard area, that's when, they reviewed the camera. They reviewed the camera that, and they seen that, cause for them, I understand because I've been there, done that. They got a curfew, they got their 72 hours, or 24 hours, whatever it is. I'm not sure. I've been
Sí,
there,
pero
I've done that before. So, they were taking care of their business, and we just defending ourselves. So, it's just that sometimes, you're not gonna end up how you want to.
okay.
But I was out for about a week or two.
He, I tell you guys this. He's being modest. He beat the shit out them dudes because they came at him and he did what he had to do. They fucked with the wrong guy. They thought they saw an old man with a big ass belly. They figured we got this one on the pocket. They didn't know this fool was somebody that trained on hand to hand combat and was like old military guerrillero style, and they got their asses whooped. I'm not glorifying violence. I'm not saying none of that, but like us, like he's saying, he understands that that's what they have to do because they're active. They got certain amount of time to get off of New York. You also got to know a little bit how to move around if you're gonna rush somebody. I mean, there's no making no sense just to rush and you be the victim at the end when you're supposed to be the aggressor. So, but that's neither there and there. He got went to the hole. He came back. They didn't give him no write up. He didn't catch no case. Gracias a Dios, things got. Hey, he's back. He's doing well. So now I'm gonna read you the other question, bro, so you can answer. I know this answer, but I'll let you go ahead and answer. He said, "Are there yard reps on that side? Is there someone actually trying to help to keep the peace, or is everyone literally on their own, just like he says?"
No, there's no,
The Mac reps.
no, as far as you can see, stuff like that, no, there's such a thing as that. It's everybody, on their own here, and we got members in regards to programs, but that's just everywhere, like everywhere else. I don't depend on that, but as far as keeping the peace and having, like, active, trying to keep the peace, stuff like that, no, you can't keep the peace because that's part of the cost. That's part of, you're told to do that. That's why, I'm here because, not that somebody was telling what to do or how to run my program or my life. It's just that most of my time is I pay the shoe. My last shooter was 15 years, and I only had one person that I usually talk to, and he's no longer active either. So it's part of that pretty much the band. So these guys are the ones that are obligated to take care of their business. They're not going to be, or they're not going to have nobody kind of keep or whatever. If that's the case, then they just stay there and automatically after after the 2 days or 3 days of being here, you're pretty much here to life. So, no, I don't. There's not going to be no peace. Right now, after what we did, and the last incident they had, I'm gonna say 2 days ago. I say, you know what? Yeah, 2 days ago. Now they're gonna keep that. They're gonna sell it, and I don't know for how long, but it's still gonna happen.
There's another one. Said, can you explain a little more regarding the tablet? Do you have to turn it in daily? If so, what time is the cutoff time?
No, here, no, I keep this in my cell all day long, every day. I can call all day long. I can email, 24/7. We just started because they were down. They were down for a couple days, a week or so, and some apps were off. But no, once you get into it, you can have it all day because there is a lot of education apps here that and self-help sessions, groups, books they go through, and studies, and stuff like that. So it's all you can be all day long.
Pinche machete, why are you gonna say some stupid shit like that, machete? You damn ass. No, nobody's kickstarting the damn tablet, bro. They gave it to me when I came home and it was in my properties, asshole. He said, "How much money are those items? Are those items? The CL20s, when I was there, they used to cost almost like $30. The tablets were free back then. The GTL tablets were free. I don't know. Is the tablet still free, bro?
Well, the GT tablets back, you gotta remember, a few years back, in Turn Valley, they were selling that GT tablets, first small one. This was a free, but after, I want to say, if you break it, after the second time, you gotta pay for it, like, they were or something like that.
But the ones we had when we were in Kern Valley, I didn't pay for it. They gave it to us for free. Those ones.
Yeah, it's also, that gateway one, I still have mine. I still have my gateway right here, because that's where I have my.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Oh.
On this one, you can't buy nothing. I mean, you can pay for monthly. Every month, you gotta pay to watch movies, listen to music, stuff like that. So, but the games are free, but you just play the game, the same game every day, so you get burned out of those. Movies, you pretty much be watching the movies for the next 2-3 months. There's a lot of them, but like I said, you've been watching the same movies for the next 2, 3, 4 months, whatever, and you think it's more expensive, a little more expensive, and I think that, I mean, they have thousands and thousands of songs, but to buy it every month, not really, it gets expensive, after a while.
Janet Brown says, "Do you get to take the tablets and the CL20s when you release?" I did when I came home. When I came home, I had my tablet on my property, and I had my CL20s on my property. I had my TV actually as well, and my property because when I was coming for court, they didn't know if I was gonna get back to the prison I was out or if I was gonna get released. So they pack your property like because your property gotta go where you go. So they pack my property. They usually put it up in the program office and the R&R receiving and releasing of the prison, and they wait. Once you get released or once you get parole, but see, in prison is different because when you get paroled, they tell you the day you're paroling and everything, so you can give all that stuff away. You can take it if you want, but a lot of people don't want to take shit like that home. The reason why mine came with me because I was in the county and my property they did a release, so they gave me all my boxes. That's why. He said, "What happened if someone
This one
steals?"
right here,
Uh huh.
this one right here, you can, this DTL tablet, you can, they come and get it. They don't, once you go to R&R, you gotta take this to R&R. This one, you can't take it. The gateway, you could, not the DTL.
Okay. Hope that answered your question, Janet. He said, "What happened if someone steals your tablet? Do you report it or you need to buy another one?"
You need to be the shit out of what they told me.
Hey, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Somebody steals something for you, that's stealing, man. You don't do nothing, you're gonna look really bad.
Reporting it is like, I mean, you gotta be thinking, you gotta, think fast. So, you gotta figure out a way to, because they wanna have, what happened, they're gonna ask. They're gonna ask, what happened to it, So, I mean, the dude right here, the one that comes in, gives you the tablet, they're not gonna go for it, None of this, nothing's gonna step up and say, you know what, go ahead and give him another one, we'll look for the other one that got lost. So they'll come and search yourself to see if
You telling the truth.
if you're in here or not. But you gotta call too though. None of this. If that person knows your code well shoulder, then he can also change the code. So yeah, if somebody steals it from you, it's gonna be a little bit issues, drama and all that bullshit, but yeah, it's gonna be kind of difficult to get another one because there's issues like that here.
He said, Jay Brown said, sounds like the Wild Wild West shit must be breaking off daily. How can this be a peaceful yard?
It's not.
I don't think there's ever gonna be a yard that's peaceful. They might be peaceful. There might be peace for a couple months, but shit's still gonna be a dangerous yard, especially on the level four, Jay Brown. Shit is always gonna kick off. Either you're always removing somebody or a basura person get there. There's always gonna have some type of sense of violence in the yards.
And yeah, especially now that because everybody, like especially this yard right here, it seems like everybody pretty much everybody's been good. Everybody's programming, especially whoever's missing one, whoever on this side, they're programming. They try to go home, especially for a lot of lifers. A lot of lifers they go home here, and since I've been here, there's a few lifers that have gone home already, and I understand that they're good. But now that ever since that new stuff that came about, they taking your credit, people don't care no more. It's like, I did all these programs, I did all this, I did good for all these years, I did, be doing a good of self-help groups, and now I can't have those two,
You have 60 seconds remaining.
so they take that from you. So everybody's still upset.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. You can call back if you want, brother.
Yeah, give me a second.
So, Machete, to answer your question, the tablets are issued on the yards that the prisons that are allowed to have them. Now all prisons are allowed to have them. At least when I was there, now all prisons allowed to have them. I heard now they're allowing every single prison to have them, bro. Um, it doesn't matter if you're level 4, level 3, level 1, or level 2. If that prison allows you to have the tablet, you can get it, bro. So when I was there in prison, only let's say the prison that had it was Kern Valley. That I know if it was Kern Valley, the only one that I had seen, and the other prisons had it, but those other prisons were SNY, so I don't know. So what's the fastest remove? I will ask him right now when he calls Machete about that one. But that it's different. So the tablets are outgoing calls only. What about emails? Yeah, the tablets only do out calls, and the emails you can receive and send. So let's say your loved one is in prison, he can send you an email and you can answer him back, and he will get the email. Then it will be like texting basically. That's how we used to do it. Some people like write long paragraphs so they can, because the stamp costs. You pay for the stamp, like the electronic stamps. So people don't want to waste it just to be like, "Hey, hi, how you doing?" They want to have something to say. So, but that is going and coming in, Janet. You get the calls are only going out though. You can't call in, but the emails is both. So, they have a question for you right here, Carnal. This says, "What's the fastest removal you have witnessed since being on the other side?"
On this side, that's mobile.
Yeah.
In regards to the same person around me, or
Just like anybody in general, like what's the fastest removal you have seen in general on that side?
myself, when I got here, the first minute I went into that house,
Somebody removed you?
I removed him.
Oh, you removed him when you got there.
Yeah, because I didn't, I found out what he was here for, and I didn't say that, so, that was kind of some big shit, so, then
He had to go.
like that.
Yeah, he had to go. That's the thing, you guys understand it. Even if it's in white image still do that, there's still a lot of morals and values that we hold high in the standard. At least I would think so. And from what he tells me, he still does that whole higher standards for himself. So if they put you in a cell with somebody, usually sometimes you do ask for the paperwork to see it. Some people don't want to show it. Some people do show it. And if the person don't want to show it, you start getting a little suspicious of it. Why not? So you try to figure out a way. If they put you in the cell with a child molester or a chomo or a rapist or a transformer, You don't want to be in a cell with people like that because if you're in there with a transformer, the first thing people are gonna think is that you taking the chicks, that you the boyfriend and he's the female. That's what it's gonna come down to. People are gonna be like, oh, he's in a cell with them, so he's doing that. And if you're in there with a chomo, a child molester, a sex offender, people gonna judge you for not putting hands on it because people gonna look at that's a disgust. That's a real piece of shit right there that need to go, and he's not doing nothing. So you're gonna get judged regardless of the situation, and he still hold that. If I'm not mistaken, you still hold that standard. Like you will not live with a transformer, with a chomo, or with a rapist, correct?
No, yeah, it's one of those where to, I mean, don't get me wrong.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I hate being here, this area, this yard, the fact that there is people there, especially, because I have kids, so, even though my kids are older, but still, they're my kids, and it's not, that's not cool. For me, why it's not cool, I'm not here, I mean, I'm not the one going to be deadly dead, but I can't live with one of them like that. I can't, I have pictures, and, and I seen it before that, one of my best friends, in a different prison, one of those guys stole, he found out that, that he was missing some pictures of his kids. So, next thing you know, we found him in Frank Patrick, and now the homie's doing, like, extra 30 years worth of murder because we almost killed that dude, for taking pictures, getting pictures. It's kind of messed up, but that's the thing we're going to deal with.
A-Rod says, buenas noches. He said, can you do video calls with that tablet or only phone calls? I've seen other channels that they do video calls.
You can do video calls, but you got to be outside of the game room.
So you gotta basically be outside in the day room for you to be on the kiosk and do it. But the person you call and the visit, because it's like a visiting, they pay for it. You gotta pay for it. You gotta set it up.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, you got to set it up. You got to let them know, hey, I'm calling right now. So you got to also be logged into GTO and I guess you push emails and video calls, whatever. You got to set it all that. So whenever you call, whenever you set it up, it's like a danger zone because you have 100 miles over to want to get into that. There's a line, all day long trying to get a vehicle.
Yeah, we've been trying to set one up with him for a minute. It just time haven't allowed because he's been going back and forth to the hospital, and then I got sick. So me and him been trying to set a visit because I want to see him and I wanted to talk to him. So hopefully we're gonna set one of these days, and then and if times allows and time permits us and there's a chance, I'll probably have him do a video call from in there and have him enjoy the live so you guys can see him and ask him questions directly. We just gotta get everything situated and go from there. He said, Jay Brown, the answer to that question is yes, but I'll let him answer. He said, don't they send people with bad paperwork to the SNY?
Yeah, automatically. That's I mean, CBT does it. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to go to the mainland, deal with your issues, then you can just go. I mean, but if you want to go from R&R, if you want to come straight to Hawaii, that's your choice. But yeah, sometimes there's issues where to high profile cases automatically they're going to put you there for because your life is at risk. But I want to go to the main line, then they'll make you write a sign up paper that they're not responsible for your life.
Okay. Machete said, Buenas noches, let the homie know I said much. I appreciate him taking the time to answer our question. I wish him. Thank you, Machete. I appreciate it, brother. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how it is. So
Now,
it's up to you where you want to go.
now let's talk a little bit about this interview that I saw from this captain in St. Quinn. I think it was a captain or lieutenant. He came out, and this is a narrative that a lot of CDC people is putting out there for the public to see. Um, so he's putting out a narrative saying that the violence ha slowed down in CDCR, that the violence is not like it used to be, and that the drugs abuse of drugs in CDC is not like it used to be. Do you agree with that concept?
CBD knows when put themselves on picture, put a front out there that everything's working, but let society come in here, have they got cameras now, so anybody can get connected to the camera. So let them see for a whole week, see how many people,
Yes, boo Bob.
see how many people. So I mean, I can say that was the thing I can tell you. Certain yards, they might be programmers more than other yards. But if you have, let's say, you have a few fields and we're just getting to the whole yard or inside the building, you're going to see a lot of stuff going on. CBT ain't always going to tell the outside world that, oh yeah, it's working, that we're learning, that we're going to school, we're, not fighting, that whatever that they're doing for us is working, no violence, but I think people get killed a week. I mean, people get stabbed a week throughout California. In the prison. That's all the time. So,
Machete, go to sleep, Machete. Yeah. So we don't got no shutdown over here, bro. You had it to be an Norteño as a fanatic, Machete, to say some shit like that. You had it to be a Norteño fanatic, bro, for you to say some shit like that, Machete. Respect the shutdown. Shut it down, gentlemen. You would say some shit like that, huh, Machete? With your old ass. Get your ass and go to sleep, Machete. It's too off past your bedtime, anyways. We saw S1 in here late earlier. I don't know if S1 has any questions, but that's a full narrative that CDC is always going to try to push to make people believe that the program or whatever they're trying to implement is working when it's not working and they're full of shit. They know it. So, I mean, look at the incident that just took place in Centinela CR with Wiki from Blythe Street, the Mexican Mafia member. He just got hit and killed. And he just got done dirty. And I mean, the reason why he got killed was because of what he did once he took over when he became a member, full blown member. It was what he did with his body was just a straight bully tactic and everything. So, but I mean, there's consequence to every action.
somebody else got killed in Ironwood, right? Like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
In Ironwood, somebody else got killed too. So, in her valley, two individuals supposedly got killed. But, there's a lot of things that they're not going to put on the news. So, they'll almost going to take money.
Are they really passing out Narcan around the buildings and for you to have in the cell?
Yeah.
So how come if there's no drugs? How come if there's no drugs, they say that the drugs are not doing nothing? How come they're passing out Narcan?
Exactly. So, if there's no drugs, they shouldn't be passing out Narcan. But not only that, but there's Narcan out of the yard. That it ain't supposed to be in the yard. We right now is 160 degrees, and this thing is supposed to be in a nice cool area. So there is $100,000
He said,
in the next school area.
there's another question. He said, how can we communicate with him?
Okay?
How can they communicate with you?
Through my TV, and you just go to the GTL.
So you guys go to the GTL, download the app, you guys buy the stamps, and then you go uh, into the app and you guys can send them. I have his CDC number, his name. If you guys do want to talk to him, or if you guys do want to send him some love, like yourself, straightforward, like if you guys want to send him some love, like a little car stock or whatever, and you guys do want to send him that, I'll provide the information for you guys so you guys can send it to him straight. If not, I said this last time, you guys are always welcome to send it to Shorty. Shorty will make sure it gets to him. That's something that was his wish before, that if somebody want to send him some love, some cariño, you guys can forward to us and we forward to him. That's still your wish, or you want people just to send them directly to you if they wanted to?
Yeah, whatever reason, I think that.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much my brother, man. I've been knowing you forever, so you're the one taking care of all my stuff, and I trust you with everything. So you're the one that pretty much one of the first person.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Everything. Other than go for you, but most what I like to have is stuff like that. So you buy it for me, so if everything is good, everything goes to you.
He said, did he hear anything about Weather Sherman, his standing ace of the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, hold on. Let me call you back to this one turn off.
What do you mean, the S1 Weather Sherman and his standing ace and his standings and his standing as of the last 2 weeks? Oh, to my knowledge, bro, and that's just my knowledge, and I think that's gonna be his answer, but I'll let him answer for you. To my knowledge, Water Sherman is done. There's no coming back from that one. He's in the shelf forever. He's been stripped of his power, his wings, whatever you guys want to call it. His membership has been revoked, especially now in the Feds. He's over there, but um, I can ask him right now because I know his standing. He was done because of everything that transpired, the interview he gave, and all that stuff. Just like Pro from Orange County, he's done. I heard a lot of rumors of him. They just waiting for him, just like they did Wicked from Blythe Street. Like I said, a lot of people did that video already. I was gonna do that video yesterday because I know who the dude was, but a lot of people already did the video. But I do have some information regarding him and the why, one of the reasons why he got hit behind it. If you guys want to hear it, my opinion and my 2 cents into it, I'm more than willing to give it to you guys tomorrow. I do have everything ready for the cookie series. I had to go and buy everything, but bro, he's asking, have you heard anything about Water Sherm is and his standings as a medal of the last 2 weeks?
After what?
Have you heard anything about Water Sherm and his standing? Like, is he still on the shelf? Is he a good carnalos? Is he done?
I think he's still. I mean, his name's still down, so I think he's still around. I mean, stay white out of the big out here. He's bad. Mostly everybody's gonna end up over there, but I think he's over there now. And yeah, no, I think he's still active, still insane. He's just not around here. Whether he's gonna come back over here or not, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, once you go to the Fed, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, that's a way better program than over here.
Yeah.
Myself, I'd like to be in the Fed better.
Yeah, but As last time I heard, he was done. Like he was on the shelf. Like he had been on the shelf for a minute. As of last I heard,
Yeah.
he was done. Even though he was in the feds and he was trying to get back to like the Fed Commission, he was trying to speak his piece, trying to say his piece to the Fed Commission. But the State Commission blocked it. Said if you guys bring him back, you guys are gonna be deemed as well. And you know that the State Commission with Water Caballo and Sleepy and all them dudes have a lot of say, especially Water Caballo from 18. Uh, I heard, I mean, from what I heard, he was done. Like, that was, he's no longer a part of anything. His name is still going to ring the streets, and people still going to try to use his name because of who he was and the type of character he was when he was a Carnal. But to my understanding, he's done. I don't know if you heard any different.
What it is to get a bit more sure he was, he was out there to get the book a while back. He had a lot of support in out the streets. I think what it is, he wants to come back to the leeway that he got out here in state prison, California. So he doesn't have it like that in the federal system. I think he's still good. It's just that the feds is way different. They don't be doing too much as much as they do here. So, but it's like the old man Chino, the essay supposed to be done, but I just found out that he's not. So,
Nah, he's still walking the line. He's over there in Salinas. Last time I heard, he was in Solano, I think.
well, but they also have said that they think he's going to Mule Creek, right? So, but that was a lie. So there's a lot of things that they're not true, and and whoever's hating on, whoever hates on them, it's gonna put them up. You already know that. You know how it is.
He said, I heard he's done. Yeah, I heard the same team as one from services, but like you said, people always got a different story to play, different something to say, but I heard he's done regarding that situation when that happened. So, I mean, there's not much. I don't think he can come back in the States. He could try to plead his case in the feds, and because the Jews and the power he wields, he probably can make like a good case for himself. But I think that also will put the Cardinals in the in the states and the feds with in the awkward position regarding them dudes in the feds because of that situation. So I mean,
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
so
I think that he's like the other guy, Mike. They got that they just I think a couple years back they hated him and he was so and I think that it depends on how much power you got. They rather get you out of here, out of California, and you the Fed. Let the Fed. It seems like for CDC is working, getting rid of certain individuals, but Mike and Sheriff, they're not really for CDC. They were pretty much against CDC. They didn't care, And another big new ones right here on the main line. They'd rather be here in the line and keep everything cool, and for them to get their money, start to Sherman and Mike that anything goes. No, you know what? Ryan after Ryan. So I think CDC has something to do with that. Get him out of here, and he's out there to say, whether I don't think they're coming back though. I think he's gonna end up staying over there.
yeah, I got you. That's one I'm gonna pick that out after the live, bro. I got you. Um, I mean, it's a crazy how you heard so many, we hear so many things. Remember when that situation happened when Tonito first hit the yard? How everybody was saying Oh, he's good. Nobody can touch him. That's California tea. That's California tea. That's California tea. And then boom, gone. And that was California tea. I mean, that was the name that was given to him because of everything he had done, the power he willed. There was another fucking Popeye from Harpies, another dude. There was a Mosca Fasampa. The power they will was vicious, vicious power and vicious individuals, but they also got clipped. Now we're seeing Wicked from Bly Street get clipped. Now we're seeing other people getting put on the show. Now we're hearing. I will make a video regarding who I heard was behind that hit from Wicked. It was not 100% confirmed to me, but that was the reason why supposedly, and who had in touch. That was the reason why, and it also had to do with the move that he did once he became a senor regarding his barrio and everything he did, all the people he took down, all that situation. But you know that some people, yeah, I always, we and you always talk. Everybody get drunk with power once they get to a position and something they don't know how to act. They want to bully their way around, and they bump into somebody that don't can be bullied, and they have the backup of a few people, and something they get put in a position where they're like, oh, you're gonna, you know. Yeah, he was hitting hella. He did their cleanup house in his barrio S1. He cleaned up house on his barrio, but he took down people that he didn't need to or he didn't have to. He couldn't do it. He couldn't touch. There was a lot of people in there that were somebodies to somebodies. There were families, members of people that were somebodies of other somebodies. So that got in cut up with him. Go ahead, bro.
You gotta remember that nowadays, when we are, I think personally myself, there's trash on those yards right now, but they're playing red. So, when somebody new shows up, when somebody gets paid, they're not with that. You know, those yards, they're solid. You know, but when they see somewhere the higher ups, just outlining those things, those individuals stay there, and only because of money, that weakens everybody's way of thinking. And it's like that's why a lot of people think that that is getting weak is getting watered down because I mean 20, 30 years ago you never see that. You never see trust they are paying rent and pay their money because I know so and so and so. And I have a fucked up charge. You know, right now what their fee are, there's I can say 4 individuals are there that got some fucked up shit and but they got money to pay every month. You know, $2,000, $3,000.
Yep, and that is very true. As one, they were waiting for him to find Nakata. That's why I said the person that didn't see y'all right now had a lot to do with him getting to. So we'll see it. And Adrian, so the people know, me and you talked about it. We're gonna be doing some videos regarding the MA, your time with them, the time you spent in the shoe with them, who you were around, everything. We're gonna start dropping videos with you. Hopefully, if God allows us and God permitting, gracias, primeramente Dios, we're gonna be start dropping content this coming up week. Correct?
Yeah.
Let them know what type of content we'll be dropping so they can look forward to.
What?
Let them know what type of content we'll be doing so they can go look forward to what type of conversation we're gonna be having, what type of content we'll be dropping.
There's so many things that I personally, was part of, and from the beginning and when I was in there, been living with them, for 18 years, and there are things that things are going to get changed due to there's a couple of individuals still fighting shouldn't be obligated. It's just that, my mentality is way different than compared to other people around here. So
So
I'm pretty much up for the task.
so basically,
Getting my hands dirty a little bit.
so basically, we're gonna be telling you guys, and I'll tell you guys from right now, so you guys are aware. We're gonna be telling stories regarding a lot of incidents that he took place, he was part of. We're gonna be telling a lot of incidents that he witnessed, witnesses that were done on his behalf because of who he was and he associated himself with. Of course, there's gonna be details omitted due to cases still being open, some people still dealing with those consequence, and we don't want to get nobody caught. This channel is not a snitch channel. We don't do moves like other channels do that they expose people and then they talk about it for the kids. No, we ain't gonna do none of that. We're gonna tell the stories that's already been proved and everything. And on the other channel, which is my other channel, Khalifa Rebel, this channel, I'm gonna start dropping paperwork, pictures, and cases of the MS-13 indictments that happened here in the Bay Area and also in LA. I'm in the middle of working to trying to get some of the documents. Right now, I gotta go to the clerk office and get him, request him all that stuff. So I'm gonna be talking about a few murder cases, few paperwork. I'm gonna put the paperwork in there. I'm gonna put the pictures in there. So some of them are gonna be gruesome, some of them are not, and some of them are gonna be only for people that subscribe to the membership. So if you're a membership, the patrons, they're gonna get access to some of the pictures of the homeboys that I used to be back then with. Go from there, brother. Gracias for talking to us, brother. Thank you for being here with us. I'm gonna be ending the live in a little bit. Thank you, Carnal, for stopping in. Hopefully, we get to have you over here again on Saturday, si Dios lo permite. And you already know, my boy. We send our love. You can call back. The wife is here, and ya sabes.
Yeah, hey, thank you for having me. You guys have a good night. Take care, man. Stay safe out there. That was crazy out there.
Yes, sir. So for some of you guys, he said, please have somebody speak English, get the paperwork. Fool, I'm gonna have you come with me, dog, get the paperwork, Ritz. So we didn't get, you guys know, guys, I usually do an hour, 2 hours, but today I am a little bit tired. I went to a job interview. I drove for like hours and change. And then I went and had to hustle. Then I had to send a couple other things. So, but I'm gonna peep that out right now. S1. Thank you guys for stopping by. All you guys did, the people that did. Um, next week, next week, starting next week, in the middle of next week, probably Wednesday or Thursday, I'm gonna be posting the new merchandise, the new shirts for the Upstate Cali, Upstate Rebels channels and Cali First Rebels channel. I'm gonna be posting the videos regarding the cooking. Gonna be coming up. Sorry, we haven't had much time with Shorty to do it, but she's gonna help him. We're gonna get it done. I promise you guys. And then I'm still looking into doing the neighborhood series. I'm still gonna give it to you guys. I just gotta get A, B, and C situated and go from there. But if you guys wanna send letters, cards, if you guys want to talk to the homie, if you guys want to send them like just a little small card telling them thank you for everything. If you guys want to send them a little love, $5, $10. If you guys want to do it yourself and you guys know how to do it, hit me up. I will give you his information. I don't mind. He already gave me the permission. I'm gonna be posting his CDC number and everything and the picture that he sent me on my community post and also on my Instagram. So you guys can get on him personally. He got a tablet, he got an email where you guys can ask him questions. He can correspond back and forward to you guys. Uh if you wanna send him some love so he can buy the stamps to talk to, like he email with us at least 3 or 4 times a week because we try not to run too much of the emails because the stamps do cost. He does pay for the stamps, the electronic stamps. So he calls a lot, most of the time. So But if you guys want to talk to him, you guys want to have a conversation with him, we're working on a visit so we can get him FaceTime. I want to see him first. First, I want to see him because I haven't seen him in a minute, and that's my guy. And after that, if we get that situated, hopefully I'm gonna be doing an interview with him. I haven't interviewed him about his life, how he grew up and everything. So I want to do it through the visitings. If not, I'm gonna do it through the phone. But that interview is only gonna be up on the Patreon page. So I'm gonna start doing a little bit more for the patrons, so you guys don't feel like you guys are paying just for anything. Of course, I'm gonna up the charges a little bit, not too crazy, but I'm gonna be posting pictures of the homeboys I used to kick with, like old school pictures. Probably my face, and might not see it, or if you guys might see it, you guys might not know who it is. But I'm gonna post pictures of the old neighborhood, how it was, and everything. I have my paperwork in order right now, so I'm gonna do my case. Not right now, but I'm gonna do my case a little bit later. But right now, I'm gonna do the 2008 and the 2021 indictments on MS-13, all the leaders and everything, and people at a time. And I'm also gonna be doing the cases of 19 shooters and 16 shooters, the Sureños that got the indictment. So stay tuned, people. Those cases, some of those cases, 19 and 16, gonna be posted on Upstate Rebel channel. The MS case is gonna be posted on this channel. So let me get all the paperwork done, and I got another one. So I was telling you, my little homie, what's up, buddy boy? I'm telling you, my little homie that was in a prison, but I got a call for him today, and he was in the yard with a lot of my homeboys. He was put in a position when he almost got killed. They're almost trying to hit him behind some misunderstanding. But he took off first, or he tried to take off first. The only problem was that he tried to take off on the homie in front of the police officer, in front of the CO. So they deemed that a PC move, so they deemed him bad. So his career was over. And this is what I tell you guys about this youngster. You guys think prison is over? You know how long he lasted in the yard, in the level 4 yard? He lasted a year. 1 year, and then his career is over. He's in the SNY now. He just called today and told me he was in Vacaville, and I was like, why the fuck did he's in Vacaville? That's a PC or SNY, or excuse me. And so he called today, and I asked him, like, bro, are you good? You in the medical facility, Vacaville? Like, did they hit you or what the hell? He's like, nah, bro, I tapped out. I didn't want nothing to do with it. They were waiting for me there. And you guys know what was gonna happen, because nowadays they're not just checking you, they're stabbing you. And he's like 4'10", maybe 130 soaking wet. He's not a big kid. And he's a kid. He's only like 23, 24 years old. So he threw his life away behind some dumbass leader that he had, that he followed. He made him a crash dummy, sent him on a crash dummy mission. So you guys know, and then I fucked him over, man. You guys, if you guys are wondering who I'm hugging my buddy, Mr. Noodles. Go ahead, Mr. Noodles. So I'm gonna be getting the cases of those people, and I'm gonna be running them too. That's why I've been working. I've been going to the courthouse and getting cases and paying for it. So just bear with me, guys. I got some good stuff. I might drop some content this coming up week. It might not be as fire as what I'm gonna be dropping. Believe me, I'm gonna be dropping it tomorrow. I'm gonna make the video of the selfie, of the first series of the selfie. I'm also gonna tell the story how me and Shorty met, and I'm gonna make it a couple video stories. It's gonna be a little serious. How we met, why we had the little split, why we went our separate ways, and then how we reconnect back together. You guys will know a little bit more about our life and why we care for each other the way we do. So thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for always stopping in. The usual suspects. I know we were missing a lot of people today, but it's okay. I posted it live a little bit late. Tomorrow I'm gonna go live. Please tap in. Tomorrow I'm gonna go live on Upstate Rebels at 8 o'clock. So make sure you tap in and check us out. And I'm gonna be dropping some content tomorrow. If you guys want to hear my reaction in my video regarding Wicked and why he got hit, please hit a 1. If you guys want to hear my side, the details, extra details that I have on why Wicked got hit, please hit a 1. Love, Mr. Noodles. Yeah. Then he's not mine. I'm just taking care of him for a couple of weeks. Um, the other two dogs are mine. Thank you, S1. I appreciate it. So if you guys want to hear my reaction on why Wicked got hit and who I think was behind the hit, who I was told was behind the hit, go ahead and hit the one. Thank you, S1. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Jay Brown. So I'm gonna tell you guys, because you guys know I don't really like to do. A lot of content creators have done all the, I don't really like to repeat themselves. But I'm gonna tell you guys, okay? So thank you guys for tapping in. Thank you, Jay Brown. I hope you like your shoes and your shirt, brother. We're gonna be having new merch coming in and everything else. So tap in. Let us know what you guys need. I got you guys. If you guys have people in the construction industry, on the cleaning business industry, a church business industry, and they need shirts print out, I'm here. I'm your guy. Hit me up. I'll give you guys player discounts. I'll give you the Bro family discounts. I will give you guys good prices. The same on the shoes. The same on the shoes, man. The same on the shoes. My boy Johnny Lowe's right there. He's my witness. I give him a good price, and it's a three-person shoe. So let you guys know, man. So if you guys want to get on my boy, let me know. Hit me up. Talk to me. You guys got my IG. You guys have my phone number. Let me know if you guys want to send him cariño. And so everything is welcome, even if it's a couple dollars, okay? Thank you guys for tapping in. Thank you guys for telling. See you guys tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Like I always tell you, man, be kind to one another. Remember to tell each other you love him. Don't wait for tomorrow because tomorrow is never promised. With that being said, let's get it, mi gente.